Welcome. I'm Starr Fuentes, and today I want to talk to you about your mind space. Everybody says things to you like take some space. Maybe you need to be alone for a while. Why don't you meditate? Why don't you check in with your inner self? Yet we have no concept of our brain. Our brain extends farther than our body. It goes into the aura, the subtle bodies. It is connected to a higher power, or maybe several, maybe Jesus, maybe Buddha, maybe Kuan Yin, maybe the Virgin Mary, maybe the Holy Spirit. You are connected. No matter what you think, you are connected. Now, you may be blocked, but that's a different class. So today, we're going to create a space where you can bring chaos into order, where you can have evolution, because you are grounded in your own mind. You are in a space that you personally created for yourself, a brain mind space where you can be comfortable and content. This will shift your energies. And I was blown out of the water. It's 840 levels, but it's not 840 levels. If you're missing 2 levels in like home decorating, like definitely I am, or like painting, you might get a couple of levels, but the levels will expand in intensity. Some of your higher levels will get higher levels, 10, 20, or 30 added to it. The 840, the 12 was a mystery number to me till I remembered it was a 3. And when things happen in trines, it's very, very divine. Now, let's take a deep breath and exhale. That's more for me than you. Take a deep breath and exhale. What place am I most comfortable and content? Is it the beach, the mountains, the forest, the desert? Is it an old home? Is it an old safe place? Where in your life have you been the most comfortable and content? Now, I'm going to give you a few seconds to think about that. Think about that. Do you want to recreate that space? Or do you want to create something totally new? When we have that comfortable space and we go into it, when we're dealing with the unknown, when we're dealing with the Schumann factor, the solar flares, the astrology of the moment, we are probably not conscious at that moment that that is what we're dealing with. So having your own space can and may prevent outside energies from coming in. Now, okay, you live in New York, you're going to hear the siren. I have dogs, I'm going to hear the dogs. So know that certain things will get in because your body and mind wants you to stay safe, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually unharmed. Do we have that place? And if you don't have the place, we'll put the room in a place later. So first of all, the very most important thing about the room is you have a place to work. And if you imagine the room a smaller shape of the shape of yourself inside your brain. It covers the corpus callosum, which brings left and right brain together, so you have the logical thinking and ability to create creative answers. And first, right in front of you, well, right behind your third eye, you will create your workspace. It's a study place. It's a place to educate yourself. Now, look, do I want something glass and metal? Do I want something old with old wood inlays as my desk? Do I want something comfortable or ostentatious? What is my desk going to be like? My desk will have my computer, my brain, and my memory, and my desk. We'll combine that with education, lessons, and blessings. I will be able to look for an answer, listen for an answer, and feel an answer. So that is really important. Let me take a look at my diagram. So next, on my left-hand side is cash, and cash is slash energy. So the cash is there for you to receive it. Your desk is here. Wait, we forgot to pick out the most comfortable chair. Even though your mind may not need it, it is a symbol for you to be professional, to be relaxed, and you can put your feet on it. It's your mind, it's your brain. The chair that you have is your inner comfort. It is sacred and secret. You don't share your chair. Now, I don't have a throne, but there is a dragon chair that I really like. And I connect really strongly to dragons. And of course, it's got a few crystal skulls on it and some points. But that's my stuff. What is your favorite thing? Is it starfish? Is it frogs? Make your chair light yet strong. And light when I'm saying a sense of lightness when you make it. Make that. And that will handle your cash with your desk. So on the right-hand side of the comfort and the right-hand side is, excuse me, let me take a great look. And breathe. A framed quote. 1. Who is your role model? Who is the person you want to emanate, levitate, and be like? Lift them upward for their skills and their powers. Who is this person? What are the words that every time you see them, you go, yes, I got to remember that. And maybe you don't remember it that often, but it is important. It is the quote you would use maybe on your gravestone, maybe on a beautiful, beautiful metaphysical creation. Please look for metaphysical, spiritual quotes, and whatever area interests you, feeds you, whether it be architect or crystals. Look, listen, touch, and smell that quote. And you will put it on a poster. So it is right there, right there. As you see this circle forming On your left side, I want you to put the scent. What is it? It's a scent of a rose. It is a scent of frankincense. What is the scent that makes you graceful and at ease? It is a scent. When you smell it, you go, you don't name it, you go, oh, you breathe that scent. And if you can't find it right now, put in heliochrysum. Heliochrysum, you need to smell. It has its own unique smell. It is the most powerful of healing scents. But then again, frankincense and myrrh, which are part of grace, gifting, what you're willing to give, your time, your energy, to benefit the highest good of all concern. In the middle of your brain is a beautiful fountain. Now, you can make this from lapis, granite, paper, as long as it lets water flow. And the water flows through your brain, your mind, cleaning the used, not necessarily the negative, but some of us, negative energy is so minimal. The used energy, and right above it is the Taurus. And this Taurus is Air Taurus Plus on your Taurus chart. If you don't have that chart, talk to a light language teacher or student. They can show you a picture. And this Taurus cleans the air, puts things your brain, your mind need O2, a little bit of more and regular oxygen. And it purifies the air so your brain and mind can be the sharpest, can be razor sharp in dealing whatever you're sitting at your desk with. On the other side is relationships, pictures, and tools. And you will get a little picture of this on Facebook before this video. And this carries relationships, even dead ones, people who have died, even every relation that you cut off intentionally is still having its cord there till you become at one with it and release the cord, lighten the cord. It is your tools. And sometimes when I have a moment and something not so good happens, I go, ah! Well, not that, but I have those 3 seconds that I waste when I need to be looking for what tools I add to this. Your tools are underneath relationships, your relationship with your higher self, your relationship to your blood family, your relationship, Mobius, to your spiritual family. Sometimes you have to go through that relationship to find your tools. And that's why, for most people, it does take a few seconds. We're going to go back on the right-hand side to the spa, angels, and spirit guides. The spa is even more intense. It has everything you've ever had done at a spa. The energy of a salt rub, the energy of a massage, the energy where you are so comfortable, content, that your angels and spirit guides can talk to you. They're not going to talk to you when you're like this or like this. They're going to talk to you when you are open to receive and to sieve. And sieve means to float to let the things that are important and potent drift to you, and other things like, why am I wearing a red dress when there's so much action here? The smaller things away. To the other side of you is the learning you got from gaming, movies, podcasts. It's the films in your brain that you didn't put there. The lessons that you escaped because you have seen this happen to other people. The red flags that you do or don't pay attention to. This is your pod where blessings and lessons live there. When we go all the way to the back, there's our music. What is my music? Oh boy, I like certain classical things. I like hip hop only because I was spiritual advisor to a hip hop company for 8 years. And I like my folk songs. So at the back, I can pick from my brain, from my mind, from my consciousness, any sort of music or not that I need or want to be comfortable. And next to the music, between learning and gaming, is food and garbage. You have a garbage chute. You can just aim thoughts at it and let your garbage go. You can literally go pick a picture of somebody who has hurt you and offended you. You can drop it down the chute. You can drop many things. Warning, do not drop legal things down the chute. Please, please. Okay, so in the back, we have contentment. In the front, we have comfort. Everything is covered here. I have a eggplant colored chase lounge where I nap. You may have whatever furniture, but you must be specific. Is it French? Is it American? You don't want glass and metal, please, people. You want wood, which is alive and always will be, even though if it's barn door wood. It will vibrate and it will help you become more comfortable and content. Now, write down 3 rules. 3 rules for yourself. Unplug my phone. Yeah, my phone's not a big issue. I check it once or twice a day, if that. What state of mind do you want? Write down your 3 rules of state of mind. And what we're going to do is ask you some questions. First question is, what color soothes you? And you will have a list of colors that will be in front of this video. What color soothes you? Well, I like purple and I like black, but eggplant is kind of like my hey. Oh, it's a beautiful purple with enough red for action in it that it gets my butt going. What type of furniture is the most comfortable for you? I'm going to tell you, leave that French provincial out of here and leave that Gothic straight back, not Gothic, steampunk chairs I would probably see out of my life. What furniture is most comfortable? Padded furniture for me. I am elderly. Spaces in my body need comfort that didn't need comfort 10 or 30 years ago. Do you like a place with multiple bright lights? Or do you want dimmers on your lights? Do you want the ability to change to the 12 colors you now get on those little mini controls that control the colored lights. Take a second. How do you want your lighting? And people, no candles. We don't want to burn anything out like a wick in our brain. So no candles, people. But you can have those fake little candles that flicker. What do you want your feet on? Do you want an old rug, a spiritual rug? Do you want a wooden floor? Do you prefer one type of tile? What do you want your feet? And as you picture these things, these options go in. And some days you'll always get the same floor. But sometimes, depending what the question is based on, my floors change to one of the 12 colors that you see here. Kind of, what style? Are you like a feeler, so cluttered is where everything needs to be for you? What style do you like? Elegant, sublime, bold boho, Indian with the striped cloths hanging over my head. Or just an old kitchen of mine that I really loved, an old dining room of mine I really loved. Is it enough that it is suitable? No. It must make you comfortable and content. Now I need a sip. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Question. If you have a dog, a cat, even an iguana, snake and fish, parrots, whatever other types of pets people have, do you have a dog bed or a cat bed in your mind? Because your cat or dog has a very, very important stand on how you become comfortable. A dog can lick you and you can feel differently. You can feel more loved or not. Make a place for your pet. And to the witches, I say, you're familiar. To the wizards, I say, your guide, whatever it may be. What temperature would you like this space in your brain? Do you want it 62, 80? I know Selena likes warm, really warm. I didn't get that till I turned 80 and I started getting cold. So pay attention. Do you want the temperature so you can change it? Put yourself up a little dial there. I would suggest somewhere on the right side. What do you want it to feel like? Do you want to feel like a church, a library, a home, an office, or a holiday retreat? Do you still want Christmas lights up all year round? Do you want the Easter bunny? It is your choice. If you're not comfortable with holy days, then forget it. You don't need to even put it in there. Now, take a deep breath. And there was that special thing. Was it your stuffed cat or teddy bear? Was it your blanket? What was it that you wish you had right now? Take that. Hey, gentlemen, no cars. Ladies either. Take that and put it up. Must weigh under 60 pounds. Must weigh under 60 pounds. Now, breathe and breathe again. At this point in time, we have asked people to pray for grace. Grace is multiplied by comfort and contentment. And that doesn't mean that you need a $2,000 chair or a $10,000 computer. Let's say, for example, Joe. Joe's going to have some cameras up there. Lisa will have art tools to paint, to do sculpture, whatever art she wants to manifest. And of course, I got goals. So take a deep breath. You may have to run this video 2 or 3 times with a pen and pencil. Please feel free to do so. And thank you for learning with me today.